Geshe. So Ken is asking, what's the best way to utilize
Yes, we today we recite the one mala mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah, yeah. First, I think it's better. Many of you, some of you, I think you don't have the transmission of the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah.
Yeah, never received.
Yeah. I give you transmission. Then I explain briefly the meaning of the mantra. Okay, 6th level Om Mani Padme Hum. Then we recite one mala. This is very good, yeah? Okay, yeah. No, she's not finished. Yeah. Wait for her. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. You follow me 3 times, okay? Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay. This is mantra of Avalokiteshvara, yeah? There are 6 syllables, First syllable. First Om. Om. Mani Padme Hum. Yeah, there are 6 syllables, no? Om is composed by 3 words, 3 syllables, 3 syllables. Om. A-U Ma. A-U Ma. Om. It symbolized 3 impure bodies which mind of us, and also it symbolized pure exalted bodies which mind of Buddhas, Yeah, Om, yeah, there, this Om. A-U Ma. Mani meaning, Mani is Sanskrit, yeah, meanings jewel, 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 yeah, jewel, Mani, jewel. It symbolizes method, love, compassion, altruistic intention, yeah. And Beme is lotus, yeah, meaning lotus, yeah, Beme, yeah, symbolize wisdom, yeah, wisdom. There are many types of wisdoms, Especially here, it symbolizes wisdom which understands emptiness, yeah. Okay. Then last syllable Hum. Hum is the unity, unity of method and wisdom. Okay. Through the practice, the unity of or union of method and wisdom, we can transform our impure body, speech, and mind into pure, exalted body, speech, and mind of Buddhas. Okay? Yeah, this is the meaning. Okay. Yeah, remember the meaning of this? We recite. Yeah, one mala. Okay. For in the California the fire problem. Yeah, many people have problem. Yeah. Also in Tibet, yeah, many people died by earthquake. Yeah. Also many still suffering by serious injury. Yeah. No? Yeah.
For some newcomers who do not have a mala, should they count on fingers?
Not necessarily as much as you recite. I count here. Okay. Om mani padme hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum Gewandi Nyudu da Chere Sengwan Tuju Towa Chikjamale Kiki Sala Gobara Sho. Okay? Thank you. Now we start, yeah? This stanza number 7. Stanza number 7. Stanza number 7. You have text. Please, first you, yeah, please. I forgot, yeah. Yeah, the reproach, yeah.
Everybody, please turn to page 6 in the prayer book. We will read, taking refuge in generating bodhicitta. Read the first sentence 3 times, and then the second sentence 3 times. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Aryan Sangha, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Aryan Sangha, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Aryan Sangha, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. Please turn to page 11. We will read the 4 immeasurable thoughts. 11. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. And turn to the next page, 12. We will read the 7-limb prayer. Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. Turn to page 15. We will read the Heart of Wisdom mantra, I think it's called.
Heart Sutra.
Heart Sutra, mantra of the Heart Sutra, on page 15 in bold 3 times. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhiswoha. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhiswoha. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhiswoha. And turn to page 26. We will read prayer number 1, the short mandala of 7 heaps. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon, I offer in visualization as field of Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure land. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, then now we go to the stanza number 7. Yeah. This is, how to find the refuge, This is teach us how to find refuge, yeah. Okay, I read, okay, here. 7, stanza number 7. 7, 7, yeah. 6, 7, yeah. Stanza number 7. The practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to take refuge in the 3 jewels, since they will never fail to provide protection for all who call up on them. For whom are the ordinary gods of this world ever capable of helping? As long as they themselves are tapped within samsara's vicious circle, yeah. So I read in Tibetan once. Yes, in Tibetan says, Rayan Kwavatara Jingbai, Jigdi Lai Sushi Kabanu, Teacher Kanla Gamna Milube, Gonjo Gamdo, Gesela Lanes, Rayan Kwavatara Jingbai, Jigdi Lai Sushi Kabanus, Teacher Kanla Gamna Milube, Gonjo Gamdo, Gesela. This is very important, Really, this is very important. We should understand, yeah. This is talking, just I'll tell you one example, yeah, If you are stuck, or you are stuck, or you are tapped into the mud or water, at the same time somebody is also tapped into the mud or water, you cannot help him, yeah, because you are stuck also, in the mud and the water, you cannot lead him out of the stuck, out of the mud or water, because you are also still, stuck, or tapped into the mud or water, you cannot help him. You have no power, Similarly, the worldly gods and the worldly people, they don't have the capacity, to protect us from the suffering of samsara. Suffering of samsara, Yeah, because they are stuck in the samsara, They are tapped into the suffering of samsara, Therefore, we are going for refuge, to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha for what? For liberation, from samsara, not for the solve the problem in this life, We are not going for refuge, to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha to solve a little problem in this lifetime, yeah, very lifetime, yeah. We are going for refuge, for refuge to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha for protection from the suffering of samsara, Yeah. Therefore, the worldly person or worldly gods like Dharma, Indra, Wangchu, yeah, Krishna, those, yeah, Krishna, one should, yeah, Krishna, Dharma, Indra. This is very, very most powerful in this world, in the world, But they cannot protect us, If we go refuge for them, for liberation from samsara, if we are going to refuge for them, then it doesn't work, because they cannot protect us, They are still stuck, in the suffering of samsara. They are samsaric being, Therefore, we should rely on someone or some person who liberated, from the samsara, Then if we can rely on him, he can protect us, from the samsara, Therefore, the object of the refuge Buddha Dharma Sangha, Buddha Dharma Sangha, Buddha enlightened, Buddha liberated, Yeah, actually, Buddha is when we are going to the refuge, going for refuge to Buddha, we are understanding. We should go refuge for refuge to Buddha, and by understanding, like he is the indicator of the refuge, he is the teacher, yes, the real refuge is the Dharma, Here Dharma means true path and true cessation, This is the real refuge, If we cultivate, true path or true cessation, then really we are protected already, from the suffering, Sangha is good company, Usually just a love model, Just a model, just follow, what they are doing, Yeah, this is here we go refuge for the Sangha. Sangha is the Arya Sangha, okay? This is Sangha means this person is actualized emptiness directly. Okay? Arya Sangha, yeah, it means Arya Sangha. Buddha Dhamma Sangha is Arya Sangha, not ordinary Sangha, this Arya Sangha, okay? Yeah. Therefore, this is very important. Therefore, it's very important, we should make the connection to the Buddha, Similar, in this world, if you need support from some higher person, we should make contact, connection with him, Usually, if we keep connection with somebody, when you have problem, he can help us, Similarly, we usually make connection. We need to connection with the Buddha, Dharma Sangha, How to make connection, Buddha's body is representative of this statue is the Buddha's many Buddha, This is just one example, Buddha Shakyamuni, His body is symbolized the Buddha's. This statue is symbolized, representative of Buddha's body, His teaching is representative of his speech, Yeah. Therefore, if we usually go to say some worshipping, words, some prayer, to the Buddha, we try to make connection. Sometimes we make offering, to the statue of the Buddha, like some fruit, water, whatever, what we have, what we can do, to offer, anytime, when we can do, not, any, This is that we are making to connection with the Buddha, Then, most important, we can make connection or we can protect it, from the Dharma Buddha, by the studying the Buddha's teaching, then practicing, Buddha's teaching, then we can protect it, Yeah, this is important. This is how we can make connection with the Buddha, How Buddha can protect us, the way, Buddha protect us. We usually remember Buddha, It's important. Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Remember, usually, when you are eating, you should remember Buddha. Before eat, you offer the portion of the food, to the Buddha, Dhamma Sangha, Yeah, when you are happy, you should remember Buddha Dhamma Sangha. When you are suffering, you should remember Buddha Dhamma Sangha, Then really it help, protect us, something it makes some strength, inner strength, you can you have more resilience, when we have problem, yeah. This is very important, how to make connection Buddha. Yeah, then sometimes if sometimes come, to make clean, this is Buddha house, Yeah, Buddha appreciate us, We are making connection with Buddha, Yeah, this is very important, to accumulate merit, This is way, there are many ways, There Buddha taught us, there are many different ways, to make connection with the Buddha, To generosity, to discipline, to tolerance, to meditation, to develop wisdom, all these kind of things, This is the method, how to make connection with the Buddha, Yeah. This is very important, Therefore, you don't go rebel to the worldly goals, Just understand. When you are when you see some wrathful protector, at that moment you should analyze this is a maintain or super maintain, It is a maintain person, it's then not going, for refuge, to discuss such potato, just for, but we can seek help in this lab, it's okay, no problem, To the maintain deity, we can seek some help within this lab, or, this is okay, but for the liberation, never go, refuge, never go for refuge to this kind of deity, okay? It's interesting, This is very important, This is understand? This is that just brief, I just brief explanation. Also, I told you the essence of refuge. Essence, Okay. Then actually, if you want to start more about refuge, then there are many. What is the cause of refuge? What is the entity of the refuge? What is the benefit going for refuge? What is the different or how many divisions of the refuge? There are many things to learn. The small person refuge, middle person refuge, high, the great person refuge. Also, specially according to the Vajrayana, there's something special refuge will come. This is the general, the general refuge. How to find the refuge or how to go for refuge, to Buddha Dhamma Sangha. This is the for general Buddhist, you should know, Then we go to next, okay. Next, 8, the practice of all the Bodhisattvas is never to commit a harmful act, even though not to do so may put one's very life at risk. For the sage himself has taught how negative action will ripen into the manifold miseries of the lower realms, so difficult to endure. I read once in Tibetan. Okay, Shindu soge nyuson dunganam digbe legendable tube song teacher sola pagan digbe naimishi geselins. According to Lamrim teaching, it shows the part of small person, the small, understand? Small capable, capacity, small capacity, Small person means this person has small capacity, This part is, I think this is very common, all religion, This part is very common for all religion. All religion talk about this practice, Don't kill any other being, don't steal, don't lie, don't hate, don't be greedy, you know. This is all religion advice, you know. All religion talking about this, you know. This is the we go say according to Buddhist teaching say this is the part of the small person. This person seeking just the high status, next life. They are not seeking the liberation. They don't care about liberation, Buddhahood, you know. Just high status, next life. I can be born a human, you know, or God. This is the purpose of aiming, yeah. For achieve this purpose, you know, then practice, you know. Then what it is, yeah. Here says, actually this says, this part, if you can practice this part, it protects you from the lower realms, three lower realms, you know. Animal realm, hungry ghost realm, hell realm, you know. If we can practice properly these 10 virtues, you know, it can protect us from this suffering, you know. Actually, we will not be born, you know, after death, you know, in the lower realm, yeah. Then can be born in the human being or God, you know. Here say, no. Shindusoga, in some dungena, the willing to know some. We usually see, you know, it's very unbearable, you know. When we see the suffering of the hell realm, you know, hot hell realms, suffering hot hell realm, suffering of the cold hell realm, you know, when you see it is unbearable, you know, unbearable, you know. What? This is this is not happened, you know, not happening without cause and condition, you know. There should be such cause and condition, you know. This is the cause of this suffering, the killing, you know, others, you know, stealing, you know, lying, you know, so on and so forth. That 10 which it is you are new already, yeah. This is the cause, you know, cause of the suffering of lower realm, yeah. That says, you know, Shindusoga. Here say very clearly, you know, this suffering is the effect or result of the negative action, you know, Buddha taught, you know, this kind of suffering is a result of the negative action, you know. What is the negative action? There are three, actually, briefly, there are three negative actions, you know, physical, verbal, mental, you know. Physical negative action, verbal negative action, mental negative action, you know. Briefly, you know. This is actually the important, you know. Also, physical negative action, verbal negative action is depend on the mental negative action, you know. If you know, therefore set up the, you know, good intention or good motivation is very, very important, you know. Always, you know, always we are creating a lot of karma, you know, in our daily life, you know. All movement, you know, we are accumulating, you know, karma, you know, karma. Therefore, always keep, you know, set up good intention, good motivation, like kindness, compassionate motivation, you know, loving motivation, tolerance motivation, you know, tolerant motivation. Yeah, this is very important, you know. Even with some good intention like compassion, love, even though physically a little harm to somebody, you know, else, you know, it's not negative action, you know, it's become positive action, you know. Like teacher use a little stick, you know, for his student. Parents use a little stick with his own kids, you know. Physically, it seems something harm, you know, like a little harm, it looks like harm, you know, but mentally set up, good intention or motivation, already here, its action become, positive action, Then, if the motivation set up something bad, or want to cheat somebody, the physically shows some smile, says some nice words, it's become negative action, because here set up something, this is very important, to how to accumulate karma, how we are accumulating karma in our daily life, therefore always check the state of the motivation or state of the mind, state of the mind is it exists on positive, action, then the follow things become good, very good. This say here, therefore Bodhisattvas even at the cost of love, they never commit into the negative action, Bodhisattvas, here say, the Bodhisattvas never commit, never commit, even at the cost of their love, if they choose, the Bodhisattva choose, you are doing this negative, or you let your love go away, just choose, next one, the Bodhisattva practicing like this, here say, he says, here. Therefore, it is actually it is emphasizing, on the not doing any negative action, this is talking here. Teach solar public okay, that this is actually, and this is actually the real part is 10 what you teach, okay, 10 what you teach, or abandoning 10 non what you teach, this is the main practice of the small person, or I think also we can say the practice of all religion, common, this is a very common practice of all religion, now all that this is then this is the common, I don't know, maybe other religion is talking about liberation by practice, can be born can be liberated from samsara, maybe practice, done this, or something talking nirvana, they're talking nirvana, that the distinct, that main differences between Buddhism and other religions is distinct by wisdom, by wisdom, then come, the next step, then next stanza, then it's talking about the real aspect of the uncommon aspect of Buddhism, next stanza, okay, stanza number 9, we read. Yes, the practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to strive towards the goal, which is the supreme state of the changeless, everlasting liberation. Since all the happiness of the three realms last but a moment, and then is quickly gone, just like dewdrops on blades of grass. Then I read in Tibetan. Sisum dewa zazi sibashin yuzam shikin jigwe chuchin is nayam minju tarbe kombanjo tunanyewa gesela is. That from here, this talking, that not other religion not talk this, this is the very uncommon, very unique of Buddhism, this distinguished, Buddhism is distinguished from here, this stanza, Sisum deza, zazi sibashins, use them, jigwe chijin, sisums, here says 3 words, the 3 words, in Tibetan says sisum, there are two interpret, this word in Tibetan, or Sibasum interpret desire realm, form realm, formless realm. One way, interpret this way, Also, other way, sawa means underneath on the earth and above earth, Underneath means the Naga world, On earth, the human, human, we are human being, Then above the God, This is also the interpreted the three words, Then it is also, for me, I think it's more better, Desire realm, form realm, formless realm. In these three realms include every single stand being, samsari being, include in these, these three realms, Yeah, so this sisum desa means their happiness, their pleasure or happiness, enjoyment, this teaching says, like the dewdrops on the blades of the grass, Very, very unstable, very, very unstable, Today have, tomorrow go. Yeah. How much long term it can last? Only one lifetime, yeah? Maybe 80, 70 year, 90 year, yeah? Then, yeah, the pleasure of the property not leave us, yeah, we leave them, yeah? System desert, that's the situation, yeah? Yeah, system desert, yeah, that this is from here very distinct, the Buddhism is very distinct, from here in this love, how much we have pleasure, This is Buddhism talk, this is the suffering, How much you have pleasure in this love, This Buddhism is explaining, this is the suffering, If you have beauty, body, this is also nature suffering. If you have many big house, lot money, or this is also suffering. Yeah, Buddhism explaining like that, How much you have, the property, the things, in this love, These are the nature of suffering, yeah. Buddhism explain about 3 types of suffering, yeah, not only one suffering, yeah. Just suffering of change, pervasive suffering, yeah. Or include every pleasure in this world, it include, worldly pleasure, include in these 3 suffering, Yeah, this is how much, this says, how much we have pleasure or joy, moment, or property in this love, all these are just temporal, just temporal or unstable, changing, or 유점식 직배 최전에서기도 유점식을 직스는 유점 means short term, in Tibet it say 유점, short term they will disappear, cannot last, forever, therefore that actually this says actually this teaching, this stanza number 9, teach us, we should seek the happiness of liberation. Don't seek the happiness of the worldly thing, worldly thing. Yeah, this is talking here. how we can achieve the liberation. Then wisdom come, wisdom come. Yeah, wisdom, emphasize on the wisdom, without wisdom, we cannot liberate from samsara, cannot achieve the liberation, Therefore, then from here, then emptiness is very important to understand. Yeah, from here, in order to liberate, in order to remove negative emotion, ignorance, we should have the wisdom, which understanding emptiness, Actually, there are two kinds of ignorance, Ignorance which is not mere, not knowing, just mere not knowing things, This is one ignorance, It's not so bad, The other ignorance means distorted ignorance, We say distorted, Distorted ignorance, This is very opposite with the wisdom, Wisdom which understand the emptiness, distorted this ignorance, very opposite, Counterfeit, very opposite, contradiction, to each other, Here, ignorance about to that, according to the highest school in Buddhism, the Prasangika school, so it's self-grasp. This ignorance, grasping or apprehending things exists inherently, intrinsically. This is the versus ignorance. The man ignorance produce all negative emotion, anger, jealousy, hatred. All of these come from this ignorance, In order to remove this, then we should understand emptiness, This is talking here, Then we can get the long-lasting happiness. We can liberate from the samsara, This is talking here. Then, yeah. 신도시가 거가 동안 디벨레 인터뷰 투베 말다. 시베데 다자전 유전식인 지구의 최지 나임이 되고 뭐 되느냐고 계설라인스 다 here says Bodhisattvas seeking the liberation, long-lasting happiness. They don't seek the happiness or temporal happiness of this life. They're seeking the long-lasting happiness, Says. Also, he teach us we should follow them, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then we go to next. That from next 10. From here, that the practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to arouse Bodhicitta so as to bring freedom to all sentient beings, infinite in number. For how can true happiness ever be found while our mothers, who have cared for us throughout the ages, endure such pain? Yeah, I read in Tibetan. 통미튀네 달라져오지 만화도나 란데 지식자 티지리 타에 심지 대외지 전주선 계슬라인스. This is talking the start from here Mahayana teaching, okay? Mahayana path explaining. Then now we developed wisdom already, then make, then connection, combination with the altruistic intention is the practice of Mahayana Buddhism, Yeah, from here, yeah. Here says, we should develop love. From stanza number 10 says we should develop love and compassion for all mother sentient beings, for all mothers, every single sentient beings, not distinct, this is my family, this is my friends, my relative, this is my country people, this other country, he said here, you should don't distinct, develop every single sentient being, no caste, no nationality, No, no different, poor, rich, every, this animal, this human being don't distinct, every single sentient being, we should develop, love and compassion. From here, say, this is starting the Mahayana teaching, yeah, from here. Tometino Dalatzavajins, Manatuna Dadajimin, here says, Tommy Tunes, here says, since beginningless, they have cared for us, but we don't know right now, due to the karma, now father, good mother, we sometimes we will die, body, then next due to karma we be born different palace, maybe some people in animal, some people in the, maybe yes, also especially unfortunately some people born an enemy, very opposite, this very good friend, next due to some negative karma be born enemy, yeah, become enemy, definitely, this is a many story, yeah, in the Buddhism, yeah, there are many story, yeah. Pasha session, maladi, langeta pangdulang. Yeah, say one Nagarjuna say like that. Pasha session, maladi, langeta pangdulang. Pasha session, maladi means eating the mom's bone. Eating mom's bone, mother's bone, also trading or trading, to the pasha, eating the bones of father, eating bones of father, or scolding to the mother, or the holding on the lap, the enemy, here, because enemy bone you have own child, father, like that, Pasha says malady is father born as fish, you are eating, mother born in the dog, waiting for the bone, then scold, like that, this is the situation in the samsara, therefore we don't know, who is father. It means so everyone had become father, mother, brother, sister, friend, according to the beginning, according to the concept of beginningless love, yeah? Beginningless love, everything is changing, changing for beginningless love, yeah? Love has no beginning, if we talk about the begin, then logically we have big problem, big contradiction. How start the first love, quite big question there, How start, first love, What is the cause of the first love? First love, who God created this problem, Who created God, problem, yeah? Beginningless love is logically very more convenient, more comfortable, to accept, Therefore, like that. Therefore, says we should develop love and compassion all to intention to every single sentient being. Yeah, here says, Dalazawaja mana dunas, dadi pens, and say, or no use, others, my father, mother, sentient beings, they are suffering. If I'm happy or I'm right, with everything, it's not enough, because others are my fathers, my friends or my father, mothers are suffering, Yeah. Therefore, we should work something, to do for them, to overcome from the suffering, He's talking here. Therefore, then now should develop altruistic intention, mind of enlightenment, Mind of enlightenment is just a promise, I should achieve, first I should achieve Buddhahood, by the practicing seriously, After I enlightened, then I will have power, to protect all others, Now I don't have power, I want good motivation, but I don't have the power, The Buddha has three good qualities, Kinzi Nusum, Kempa means omniscience. Seva means loving kindness. Niva means power. If you have these three good qualities, then you can do everything for others, you know. And now you have compassion, loving kindness, you don't have the omniscience, you know. You don't have power, you know. Therefore, first we should achieve the omniscience and the power. Compassion, only compassion cannot solve the problem, you know. Therefore, first should achieve the Buddhahood, you know, then can do, yeah. Yeah, this is talking here. Therefore, it's very important to develop love, compassion, altruistic intention, or mind of enlightenment, yeah. This is talking, okay. This is that. Now it's talking the Mayanapata. Yeah. Okay, then now we go read once more, yeah, 11, yeah. The practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to make a genuine exchange of one's own happiness and well-being for all the sufferings of others, since all misery comes from seeking happiness for oneself alone, whilst perfect Buddhahood is born from the wish for others' good. I read in Tibetan once more. Dungamalu Dagde Dule Chung, Zogwe Chanju Shimbi Simile Tung, Tije Dadi Shinji Dunga and the Jogeslanis. Then it's talking more in detail, you know, how to develop, you know, love and compassion, altruistic intention, mind of enlightenment, you know. It's talk more detail, you know, with the reasoning, you know. Yeah. Dagde Malaysia say, Dunga Malu Dagde Dele. This Shangdi Deva famous, yeah, verse, yeah. Shangdi Deva's, yeah, it comes from Shangdi Deva, you know. Dunga Malu Dagde Dele Chungs. He say here, Dunga Malu Dagde Dele Chungs. This is here. Can you believe this? Here says, you know, like Shangdi Deva, he say also here, he repeated, you know, all the problem, misery in our life comes from a self-centered attitude. He say here. Yeah, if yeah, it's thing, you know, think detail or seriously or properly think, you know, more and more. It is true, yeah. It is true, you know. Yeah, it is true. All the similar, for example, just, you know, the fighting, you know, the big nation, you know, they are fighting, you know, two nations, you know, to each other, you know. This is we should think, you know, this is depend on, this comes from a self-centered attitude, you know. My country, you know, talking my country, you know. Yeah, here says, Dungama the Zogwe Sanje Shembe Simle Chungs. Then here says, second line, Zogwe Sanje Shembe Chimle Chung means Buddha come from altruistic intention. Buddhahood comes from altruistic intention, you know, here say, you know. If you want to be Buddha, you should develop love and compassion, altruistic intention. Here say, you know, so we change. Therefore, then now we should exchange our own happiness with others' suffering. This is the yeah, Bodhisattva can exchange, yeah. Bodhisattva can exchange. There are many stories, you know, yeah.
Geshe, what sort of happiness does a bodhisattva have?
Dharma.
What
what sort of happiness? Is it the happiness, the fleeting happiness of the phenomenal world that we've been talking about? So if he gives that away, he's not really giving anything away. What sort of happiness does a bodhisattva? What sort of happiness does a bodhisattva have?
Have. Yeah, I think there are variety, you know. Variety is also happiness, yeah. You know, when they are developing love, you know. You mean what is their happiness source? Yeah, you're asking, yeah.
Yeah, what is their happiness? Is it the happiness of ordinary humans, the happiness of the material world, and that's what they give? That's what they exchange? So that's really, for them, that would be
They are
giving nothing.
mostly mentally, you know, mostly mental happiness, you know, Bodhisattva.
So no afflictions, no mental afflictions.
Ability emotion?
Yeah.
Asking?
Yeah, that would be
They
their
have,
happiness.
they have, you know, there are many statues, you know, in the world of Bodhisattvas, you know, many statues, you know, ordinary Bodhisattva, Arya Bodhisattva, even, yeah, ordinary Buddha, within ordinary Bodhisattva, there are subdivisions, you know, there are many subdivisions. For example, the part of the Bodhisattva who exists, part of accumulation. This is the first part, you know, according to Bodhisattva. Within this, there are three: small, lesser, middle, greater part of accumulation. Then part of joining. In this, there are four divisions. Jolam Te means heat. Zemo means big. Soba means tolerance. Chejo means the supreme world. Yeah, among them, therefore. There are actually, they enjoy more. That's the feeling of the love and the compassion and the bliss of the concentration. You know, meditation, you know. Then if next you reach the Arya Bodhisattva, first, you know, on the first level of the bhumi, you know, on the first level of bhumi, there are 10 bhumis, you know. On the first bhumi, this Bodhisattva who exists on the first bhumi, you know, there says in the teaching, Master Chandagiri mentioned in the interim middle way, he says, when they hear somebody asking, somebody begging their part of the body, somebody begging, you know, like eye or ear, some organ, you know, somebody begging, when they hear just words, you know, they are more happy, they are more very peaceful, calm. This calm is more than Arahat liberation peace. Just hearing someone is begging them to one part of the body, just hearing, then if they can give the part of body, they're more happier than this, you know. When you reach the past bhumi of the Bodhisattva, body is inside something special body form. Yijirang is mental body. Yeah, like that. But then physically, you know, the many sometimes, but they have, you know, the luxury love, you know. Sometimes Bodhisattva be born prince of the king, you know, for work of humanity, you know. They be born king, you know, as the king or as the prince or as the princess, you know. Then they have lot of the property, you know, luxury love, you know. But they don't attach them, you know. They don't attach them. They're seeking the inside happiness, you know, inner happiness, you know, not external, you know, the sensory level, you know. They don't emphasize sensory level happiness. They're seeking the mental level happiness.
But they don't have the self-centered thoughts or
No.
emotions.
They are Bodhisattva.
Yeah,
They are
no
Bodhisattva. They have developed already the mind of enlightenment.
So the suffering that they would, when they exchange their happiness for suffering, their
Yeah.
suffering is not their own suffering, it's the suffering of others.
Yeah, but
that
they
they
are
suffer
taking,
from.
they are taking, like we are, as we are practicing, they're taking again practice, they're mentally, they're mentally taking, other suffering. Mentally, taking. Yeah, these make more inspiration, make more happy. Like, for example, like if you can help one body, if you today if you could help somebody, if you could solve the problem of somebody today, this evening you are more happy, definitely. Yeah, this is the example, If today if you harmed somebody, evening you are not happy, definitely you are not happy. Yeah. Yeah, this is similar. Yeah, the Bodhisattvas always work for others. They're always happy, enjoy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's how finish time. Then we go next. Yeah, next. Thank you. Nice work. Thank you.
Thank you. Please turn to page 38 in the prayer book. The dedication of merits. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their sufferings. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. Page 55. Long life prayer for Namgyal Rinpoche.
Okay.
Om Svasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from the ruby mountain, exquisite Amitayus, Lord of everlasting life, who captivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the city of stable and everlasting life. You are intelligent and skillful in upholding the traditions of Buddha, spreading the holy Dharma through explanations and practices, in order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation. You are the one who is an unequaled guide. Please live a long and stable life. And turn the page to continue. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to bless me to be never separated from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separated from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of the stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. And down at the bottom of the page, the heart mantra 7 times. Om Guru Vajra Muni Sasana Vimukti Soha. 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 And page 40. We'll do the Mitzvah prayer. We'll do the Tibetan in bold 3 times. Mitzvah tu chen chen rezik drime be wang bo jam be yang gang chen ke be tsu gen song ka ba lo sang drak be sab la so wa dem Mig me tsu we tu chen chen rezi dri me kyan be wang po jam be yang gang chen ke be tsu ken song ka ba lo zang drak be tabla so wa dem mig me tsu we tu chen chen rezi dri me kyan be wang po jam be yang gang chen ke be tsu ken song ka ba lo zang drak be tabla so wa dem. And the long Vajrasattva mantra, one time. Om Benzo Satta Samaya Manupalaya Benzo Sato De Doba De Do Nedwa Me Bawa Sutokayo Me Bawa Supokayo Me Bawa Anorato Me Bawa Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sawa Karma Sucha Me Shitam Shriya Kuru Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Benza Mame Munza Benza Bawa Mahasato Yasato Aumbe.
Yeah, thank you.